Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wednesday night edition of episode 47. Barry Beer and Kid Hate with you in the studio again for another edition of the Wednesday night wrap here. And tonight on episode 47, we're going to be talking about ways to keep your drinks hot in the winter when you are traveling. And joining me in the studio to discuss all this, good evening, to Kit. Welcome to you. Thanks for joining me here in the studio tonight.
Thank you, Barry Few. It's always good to, very excited to be back to the stereo. Um, always good to be back and good to be talking to you guys more about good stuff, lot of stories, and Barry will bring it up to you guys and then we'll talk about it.
So, you see over there my thermoses. They are ideal for traveling in the car and putting hot coffee in or tea. Here's my upsider or his opening sequence on this.
Yeah. Those people they love drinking coffee in the morning and travel to work, especially those guys that are builder or working in the construction area. Plumbing. Why not? What do you go? What do you do at work in the office? You know, when you travel to work, you always love having coffee in your hand. But the good way to have it, like in a mug that you know, those big mugs that you put a coffee in and twist it, to hold all your coffee not to spill, in the vehicle.
So there is a tray that you can pull out and put your travel mug in.
Mm.
Here's my upsider.
Yeah, and those mugs they will keep your coffee nice and warm, and you live in your car and then you go out and come back and drink your coffee and then go back to work. You know, it's good.
And they're perfect too for when you go camping.
Mm.
Here's my upsider.
Especially go camping as well. It's always good to have those big mugs, like get up in the morning, have your nice hot coffee, come and sit outside, watching the bird and watching the ocean and all that kind of stuff.
So, why don't take mugs in? Don't take ceramic mugs in the car, guys, because they will smash.
Mm.
Here's my upsider.
Yeah, and like Barry say, you will be getting smashed or not holding your coffee together. When you turning or stopping, you will be spilled. Especially if you have a brand new car, you don't want to spill water in your car. Have S.
Because you don't want to do that. So I'm going to get my upsider now to show you what a travel mug looks like. This is a travel mug here. See, this is perfect for when you go away. See, there it is there. Perfect idea. So travel mugs, guys, they are so good for when you need to go to work or take to work. You can dip on your hot chocolate, coffee, or tea. Here's my upside.
Yeah, those are good. Even if you stay at home, it's always good to have one of those. sit in the balcony or sit outside, have a coffee. Just keep it warm, actually.
So you may remember, so if you go anywhere, always carry one of these. Even on the train, here's my oxide.
Yeah, especially when you go on the train, long travel, just pour your coffee there and you just sit there and enjoy the ride and have your coffee.
And always have a flask of hot water and a tub of coffee or a sachet of coffee or a little bit of milk, and you've got yourself a nice cup of coffee to sip on while you are traveling. Here's my oxider.
Yep, because Barry's all telling you every little tip about you're traveling and especially with the big bike, stainless steel. Beautiful.
So we know you can't go anywhere far right now, but these would be good when the restrictions are lifted again. Here's my oxider.
Yeah. Like Barry's mentioned, we can't go far traveling right now, but hey, it's always good to have it. And then when the time is ready to get out, go anywhere, camping, go out for holidays, it's good to have those.
Our next subject on the night show is having a good battery for your car and good tires. Because when the time comes for you and your family to go away again, always make sure that your car is in good nick. Here's my oxider.
That's a good, very important topic that Barry bringing up. Yeah. Getting your car fixed, getting your car a new tire, getting your car to be serviced, ready for taking your family out for holiday. Because it's very, very important when you go out, long distance drive, you need to have a good tire and your car is reliable to travel.
And make sure you ask the mechanics in the workshop to service everything, like your gearbox, your handbrake, your brakes. Make sure that lights are working, the electronic windows, the battery, everything, and the tire pressure and the oil pressure. Here's my oxide.
Yeah, everything that Barry mentioned, that's what you need to be serviced. Tell your mechanic that's what you need to be serviced, especially your brake, change the oil, lights, everything need to be ready before you head out.
And make sure that you've got jumper leads as well, in case you need to, to start your car, in case the battery is flat. Here's my oxide.
Yeah, and maybe you take a brand new battery with you on the side, just to be engaged. You know?
And never carry petrol in an ice cream container because otherwise the it can expand and explode. Here's my oxide.
That's very right. You can't carry a petrol in an ice cream box. That's why you go to the petrol station, get a cherry can or um, big container of fuel holder. You take it with you. You fill the petrol in there. That's why you need to be prepared when you travel long distance.
And never allow children to play with the petrol can Here's my outsider.
That's right. Don't let your kids play with that because they don't know what they're doing and um, they don't know what it's going to cause any incident or cause any damage to your family or your car or anything is something to do with danger. Please don't let your kids play with it.
And never allow your kids to play with the ignition or the transmission or the handbrake. Because if they let the handbrake off and the car out of gear, the car could roll down the hill and bang, hit my outsider.
That is true. That's what Barry's trying to say to you guys, Don't let your kids be playing around with fire. No, don't let them do something stupid and they don't know what they're doing.
And when you're at the petrol station, always turn off your engine before filling up your car. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, it's very key important. Don't every time you go to fill up your car, you always turn the car off. Then
Because if you fill the car up while the engine is running, bang, here's my outsider.
yeah, that's what happened. But that's what's gonna happen. If you turn it on and then you feel in the same time, next minute will be like boom, cause a lot of damage to every single person. I mean, cause death.
And always turn off your mobile phone too around the petrol station.
Yeah,
Here's my outsider.
yeah, that's it. Engine off, mobile off, fill the car. Make sure you close the lid before you go.
Our last topic tonight is planning the holiday. Now, before you plan the holiday, make sure you book the car in for a service before you go on the holiday. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, there is. He's right, but then sometimes, especially right now, the pandemic. Not sure when it will be like good time to go for on holidays, but it's always good to book. But yeah,
Now planning that all important trip for when the COVID starts to settle down. Sit down with the family, guys, with a map and discuss on where you're gonna go, how much time you will need, and how long it is going to take you and your family to get to your destination and from your destination. Here's my outsider.
yeah, that's right. That is very, very. He's right. It's very important to get your family to sit down together. What you what is your plan and the distance of going, and you have to look at your family, kids. They're gonna be like settle when you travel, especially the little baby or whatnot.
And make sure that you cancel the milk before you go away. Here's my outsider.
Yeah, those things like that, you got to look at it. Um, yeah, because it's, if you travel long distance, you got to look wise about what you're gonna do.
And make sure you get someone to look after your pets. Here's my outsider.
If you have one.
if you have one.
No?
Okay, so the last thing is your family's help if you're planning a holiday, guys. We know it's difficult right now, but plan ahead and consider your family's health as well as your own. Here's my offsider.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's the most important thing. Your safety, your family safety first before others.
And make sure that you budget for your holiday too. Here's my offsider.
Yeah. Because you need to look at the cost of the living and the cost of the food, cost of the traveling, everything. You gotta look at it. If you have enough saving or you need to do bit more ticking in the bank to get more money so you enjoy your holiday. You gotta look at that.
And make sure you consider how long you want to be away because don't make sure you put it in perspective, guys, how much time you need away. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta look how long and you're gonna be, and that's when you look at your finance. See how long you're gonna be, and distance. Yeah, there's all those things you gotta look at it so you can be able to work it out and break it down how much money you're gonna need and use.
And make sure you have enough money for petrol and snacks and and your accommodation. Here's my offsider.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Look at the location, look at everything you need to be. That's necessity for your family. It's great. Look at those things.
We will continue this episode on this conversation on Saturday. Before we do go and conclude part one of planning a holiday and travel months, the number that we rely on 24 hours a day, and that is 000. Please do not ring that number. We bring this up on every video here on the show. Here's my offsider for his closing message about not ringing 000.
Yeah, we always bring this one up every single video that we do, but because we bring it up, it's very important that we need to know and we need to understand what the paramedic they are there to help people to save people's lives. Barry's mentioned that if you call the 000, please call the 000 if you are in danger or someone in your family is very critical condition.
But don't call them for frivolous, stupid things, please. Don't do that. And we will remind you on Saturday when we continue about the travel mugs. And on the second part, we will be talking about how not to plan a holiday and what can go wrong with the car and the family. So that's all coming up on Saturday when we come back to you for part two. But in the meantime, it's coming up to 25 minutes to 8 o'clock now. Thanks for your company this evening on the show, and we will see you on Saturday for the second part. Here's my outsider to say it's good night now.
Thank you all for paying attention and listening to Barry Fear's show. And we're always grateful that you guys listen and be with us. And hopefully that we continue our conversation next on this Saturday coming up, our holiday conversation.
And the travel much. So until Saturday then, this will be episode 47 now, 48 not tomorrow or Friday, but Saturday will be episode
47.
Continuation.
All right. Cool.
So we will continue episode 47 leading into episode 48 on Saturday. Well, but until then, everyone, have a good night. Take care of yourselves and take care of one another.
Yep.
You've been watching the Wednesday edition with Kit and Barry, and we'll see you on Saturday for the continuation. Good night, everybody. Take care. Here's my offside.
All right. Good night, everyone. Good to talk to you all, and we continue to talk on Saturday.
Good night.